Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Kim Conrad with Kim's Table Talks, Seeing with New Eyes Dialogues for Changing Times. Today's talk is What Would RBG Do? A tribute, including a poem by Maya Angelou. With the passing of Ruth Bader Ginsburg here in the United States, we have yet another challenge added to the list of things that are already stretching our country, in my view, to its seams. And as I've lived personally in my life, the greater the challenges, the greater the opportunities to reach and find and go within to depths as yet unknown, so you can come out bigger, bolder, more heart-centered, more deeply connected than ever before. A great centering question appears to me to have been with friends is, what would RBG do? So with whatever is up for you, what would RBG do? Feel it, rise to it, rise up, and act. Some statements, couple things that I wrote, and then I want to read quotes from Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and then I will read this wonderful tribute that really fits, that Maya Angelou wrote, called When Great Trees Fall. So, what would RBG do? It's time to stand up. What would she do? Sit back? Would she stand up, speak up, volunteer, work together, vote accurately with your secrecy envelope with some challenges in Pennsylvania, and early drop off your ballot whenever you can and keep going? It's time for us to pick up where Ruth left off, with power claimed and actions realized now, in each moment, and every now that follows. The time is now. Our time is now. If this is important to you, and you live in the United States or maybe around the world, there will be a march on October 17th. You are welcome to join us in spirit or join us with masks on and social distancing as much as we can. So some quotes from Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I value these a lot. Fight for the things that you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you. This, if you want to be a true professional, you will do something outside yourself, something to repair cares in your community, in your country. You can make life a little better for people less fortunate than you. That's what I think a meaningful life is. Our lives not just for oneself, but for one's community. It helps sometimes, I find this charming, it helps sometimes, and wise, to be a little deaf. I have followed that advice assiduously, not only at home through 56 years of marital partnership. I've employed it as well in every workplace, including the Supreme Court of the United States. When a thoughtless or unkind word is spoken, best tune out. Reacting in anger or annoyance will not advance one's ability to persuade. Very, very wise, especially at these challenging and reactionary times. No doors should be closed to people willing to spend the hours of effort needed to make dreams come true. And then the number of women that have come forward as a result of the Me Too movement has been astonishing. My hope is not just that it is here to stay, but that it is as effective for the woman who works as a maid in a hotel as it is for Hollywood stars. And to everyone, she said, whatever your race, your gender, And I'll say, actually, it's not race. It's whatever the color of your skin happens to be. We are one race, the human race. She said to a crowd, we are a nation made strong by people like you. And we are at last, she hopes, beginning to relegate to history books the days of the token, one at a time woman. Take a breath, and I look forward to sharing this poem by Maya Angelou, When Great Trees Fall. When great trees fall, rocks on distant hills shudder. Lions hunker down in tall grasses, and even elephants lumber after safety. When great trees fall in forests, small things recoil into silence, their senses eroded beyond fear. When great souls die, the air around us becomes light, rare, sterile. We breathe briefly, our eyes briefly see with a hurtful clarity. Our memory, suddenly sharpened, examines, gnaws unkind words, unsaid, promised walks never taken. Great souls die, and our reality, bound to them, takes leave of us. Our souls, dependent upon their nurture, now shrink, wizened. Our minds, formed and informed by their radiance, fall away. We are not so much maddened as reduced to the unutterable ignorance of dark, cold caves. And when great souls die, after a period, peace blooms, slowly and always irregularly. Spaces fill with a kind of soothing electric vibration. Our senses restored, never to be the same, whisper to us, they existed. They existed. We can be and be better, for they existed. Maya Angelou. And I invite that we make this present tense, that not only we can, but we are. We rise now and forevermore. We rise, and we will. So thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. If you haven't liked or followed this page, please do. I do an inspirational reading and commentary every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time on this page. And if perchance I've helped thousands, the gift and the honor of supporting thousands, with all of my experiences and training, having rebuilt my body and my life 3 times, I know what it's like to make it through rough times. Connect with me, message me, and let's spend a few minutes and explore how we can help you evolve together to live and be the dreams you've always wanted. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. Have a beautiful, blessed, safe, and healthy week. Bye-bye.